All right. Am I the a-hole? Shall we?
Yes.
We shall.
We shall.
You are.
All right. Clearly. I'm going to share screen real quick.
Don't even read it.
All right. Charles, for those people who don't know what this is, can you just tell them?
So, okay. So there's this website called Reddit, and it's like a social networking website where they put threads and people comment on them. And one of the popular ones is called Am I the Asshole? And people post scenarios in which they would like a conversation to commence about, are they the asshole in the situation, or is the other person the asshole in the situation? And so we decided to pick some popular ones and have brief discussions on them on the show about who the asshole is in the situation, and maybe if we can relate to any situation, or sometimes we might have our own Am I the Asshole situation.
So I've got this first one I'm looking at. It's AITA. That's short for Am I the Asshole? For yelling at my aunt after she kept pressuring me to marry her son. Okay.
Her cousin?
Yeah, her cousin.
Wait, can we talk?
We can do that one. This one, Am I the Asshole for not bringing anything to my friend's potluck after she told me not to? AITA for telling my mom she can't watch my baby.
Well, it depends, maybe.
AITA for refusing to take care of my husband's medical equipment. Which one do you guys want to do?
Well, okay, briefly on that potluck one, I think it's an interesting conversation because it tells a lot about someone. What would what do you guys think?
If somebody asked me specifically not to bring something, I don't think I would bring something.
No, I know. Well, read the context. What did she say? She said she called it a potluck.
Okay, I'll read it. She said, one of my close friends hosted a dinner at her place last weekend. She called it a potluck and sent a group text saying we should each bring a little something. Oh, okay. Drinks, snacks, whatever. It wasn't anything fancy, just casual. I asked her what I should bring and mentioned I'd be coming straight from work and might be a little rushed. She replied that I didn't need to worry about it. She had plenty of food and just wanted me to come. So I didn't bring anything. I showed up, said hi to everyone, and honestly, the night was going fine. People brought stuff. Oh, I got to open this thing?
No, I think that's enough. I think we get it now. Yes, she's definitely an asshole.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
No.
Wait, you got neither of you think she's the asshole, or he is the asshole?
People brought. Well, go ahead, Brad.
Well, I mean, I'm just. Well, don't hold on. Don't exit out. I'm trying to read to make sure there's any sort of, extra information here that you didn't read. Basically, this guy was invited to the party and asked, "Can I bring something?" And she said, "No, it's fine. Like it's all covered. Don't worry about it. You don't need to bring anything."
That's right. No.
No, he's not an asshole.
No, because the way you just framed it, he or she, yeah.
He or she says, I was planning to just clean up or do dishes since I didn't bring anything, and I figure she meant what she said. But later on, while people were complimenting on the food, she made this offhand comment like, well, not everyone contributed, but we're still glad she showed up. It is a she. Everyone laughed and it didn't seem super serious, but I felt my face get hot. I didn't know how to respond.
I mean, it sounds like that was just a regular joke. Like neither one of you are assholes, and she just made a joke. Maybe it hurts you a little bit because you have like a certain that she has a little bit of guilt in her for not bringing something, and maybe she feels inadequate for offering to do the dishes and clean up, which I think is actually a pretty good contribution to the party. And so maybe you need to, I don't know, grow a pair and be okay with a little bit of joke, being the center of attention every once in a while. Right, Charles?
So are you saying they are the asshole or not the asshole?
I don't think either one of them are assholes. That's a great contribution. If someone says, hey, it's actually covered, you don't need to bring anything, it's fine. And you make a point to yourself like, okay, all right, I'm not going to bring something, but I'm going to clean up. I'm going to do the dishes. I'm going to, that's awesome. That's actually a great contribution. I would argue maybe better than bringing food, but she feels a little guilty. So she doesn't, she gets the joke played on her right in the middle. She's in center of attention for like sort of the butt of a joke. And it's not a mean joke. It's fine. Whatever. I don't know how it was said. It doesn't sound like either one of them are assholes. I think they're both just normal. It's just a normal situation. Like you're with friends and you're the butt of a joke. Okay. Not a big deal. Calm down.
Mikhail?
No.
Oh, I mean, I think it's asking me to pick which one is the asshole, so I'm going to
You
approach
can
it
go
in
with
that.
Brad too. You can do that too. That's fair.
I mean, if it were me, I'm thinking through the scenario. She gave her the out. She understood that she was busy, so she was probably like, "No, don't worry about it. I know you're rushing from work. Don't worry about it." You could have stopped and grabbed a bottle of wine. How that would have taken literally 5 minutes,
Sure.
and then you could have contributed. However, the offhanded remark is, the saying a lot of truth is said in jest.
Mhm.
So it sounds to me like the girl meant it, which means she's the asshole because she gave her the out. She said she didn't need to bring anything, and then she didn't, and she's holding it against her. Well, if you wanted her to bring something, then you should have said, "I want you to bring something," even if it's just a bottle of wine that you can grab on your way home or on your way here. That would be great. And she didn't. So I'm saying the host is the asshole and women are petty, and that's my read of it.
Wow,
Wow.
that's a really good analysis. I mean,
Love
you're both
it.
wrong, but okay, she's definitely the asshole, guys. Okay, first of all, yes, Michael, there's a little bit of truth in every "I'm just kidding." So there was definitely some animosity there about that. Even if it was a little bit, it's there. And there's a reason you make that joke. Now, yes, this person is absolutely the asshole. It is the initial request was come over for a potluck, everybody bring something. You reaching back out saying, "Hey, I'm going to be a little rushed. I'm coming from work, blah, 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 blah." It's clearly telling me that you don't want to stop and bring something, or that whatever it is, whatever you may not want to, you might can't, whatever it is. But as the host, I'm gonna be like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna be like, we'll stop and bring something before you get here. Like, no, I made it very clear that you bring something to the potluck. Now you're texting me, telling me that, like, giving me the sob story about running late from work. Okay, don't bring anything then. But then don't get upset later when I make a side joke, which I would not have made the joke because I probably wouldn't really have been mad about it. But you stop and you bring something. You don't go to someone's house without anything, especially if it's something like a potluck where everyone is bringing something. You pick up a bouquet of flowers. Like, you get something and you bring it, and you don't show up empty-handed. And yes, you're the asshole. Now, if they're like best friends, and there's like 3 people there, and you're like, "Hey, listen, like, I'm running late, blah, blah, blah," that's a different story. But if you're having a party and then you show up and you eat up everybody's food and you didn't bring nothing, no, you're the asshole.
You're less of an asshole if it's like your three best friends.
It's less of an asshole if you're 3 best friends.
If it's a big party, like you're less of an asshole if it's a big party. No one's gonna notice. Like, there's gonna be a ton of food, way too much food, to be honest. It's always too much food. You're less of an asshole. No one's gonna even notice.
That's exactly what the asshole would think, is no one's gonna notice.
That's because it's the truth. Look, it doesn't, like, if I invite you to a potluck at my house, good luck. I would, and I said, you're running from, like, you're on your way from Houston, and whatever your reason, I don't know. You could just say, like, "Hey man, I can't, whatever reason." Okay. I'm not even gonna ask you why. That's no big deal. No big deal, dude. Like, you're my friend. No big deal. It's fine.
Okay,
You're not an asshole. I love you. You're the best. Just come here. Your presence is enough for this
but
potluck.
me saying, here's the thing. You saying, "Hey Charles, I know you're coming from Houston. Please don't bring anything." Or me saying, "Hey, I'm running late. Can I just please not bring something?" is very different than me and being like,
No,
"Hey
if you
Brad,
ask
like,"
me.
no, then being like, "Hey Brad, I'm running so late. I'm going to be rushed, blah, blah, blah," without directly asking you for the out. Like, I'm wanting you to pity me and then say, "Hey, if you can't bring something, don't bring something." You're trying to set it up and volley the ball into my court so that I can give you the out. And that is what an asshole would do.
No,
I
look,
think
you don't want to bring, if you can't bring something or don't want to bring something for whatever reason to my potluck, Charles, just tell me, and it's going to be
Tell you. Yes, that's different.
ask me. I don't care.
She didn't tell her or ask her. She asked the girl to give her an out.
What's JD Vance think?
I think that Charles made a very compelling argument. You persuaded me. However, there's a key detail that I think we would need to know to determine if I'm right or if you're right. Brad, you're not right because you didn't pick anybody.
Yeah, you didn't pick anybody.
It's possible that in any given situation, no one's an asshole.
Someone's always an asshole.
Then it wouldn't be on am I the asshole?
Yes.
Okay.
People post shit on Reddit all the time that's retarded.
Okay. The key detail is, when did this text exchange happen? If it happened with lead time where she could have planned to stop or planned to make something, then she's the asshole. However, if it happened right before the potluck, I think I'm right. All right, moving on.
Great conversation.
Am I the asshole for yelling at my aunt after she kept pressuring me to marry my son or her son? No, you're not. Moving on.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, no, you're not. Why are you even asking?
There has to be more context to that.
Well,
your aunt's not yelling at you to marry your cousin.
If you feel like an asshole for that, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, you're an asshole for feeling like an asshole.
They're from Pakistan. Here, cousin marriages are common, and my aunt keeps pressuring me to marry her son.
I heard that was just
a teen.
I heard that was like just a Central Asian problem, not like a Pakistani problem.
This started in my teen years. Okay, so it's a cultural thing.
Are we doing another asshole thing?
No. I just wanted to close that one out, and then you said there's more details, but no, you're not an asshole for yelling back. I'm just going to stick with it. Okay.
Yeah.